Hi, it's Angela from WeBeatFat.com, and I'm here to answer your questions. Today I thought that I would start with the weight loss questions that I get all of the time. After being on CNN and Rachel Ray and everything, everybody's been asking us kind of the same questions, and I never ever really take the time to answer them, but I get a lot of questions, so this is 5 questions. Let's go. The first question is, what was my weight at the heaviest? I weighed 338 pounds the first time that I stepped on the scale in a long time. Like, I don't know, I could have been heavier than that. I don't know. Willie decided that we were going to lose the weight, and so I just went to the gym, and then that first day I stepped on the scale and that's what it said, was 338 pounds. The next question that I get asked a lot is, how long did it take me to lose weight? So it took me 13 months to reach my goal weight. My goal weight was 160 pounds. I guess, I don't know, it's not really smart to have a goal weight. You should probably just lose your weight. But I don't know, that was kind of like my magic number. So it took me, I think I finally reached my goal weight a couple of weeks after Valentine's Day. So roughly 13 months. What is the biggest thing I struggled with during the weight loss journey? This kind of went in phases. In the beginning, it was being hungry because I was so used to eating whatever I wanted, when I wanted, and you know, like, when you lose weight, then you kind of have to stop that. And another thing that I struggled with was eating constantly, I guess, because now I eat 5 times a day, 3 big meals, 2 snacks, or sometimes I even have 3 snacks. But before, when I was bigger, I would go like all day without like eating or drinking anything, and then I would like binge in the afternoon after work or whatever. And so like that was kind of hard, was kind of like keeping on a food schedule. Also, let's see, what else? I kind of struggled with portion control was a big deal because like no one ever reads the packages, you know. We just kind of go and pick up what we ate, and so it was kind of like a wake-up call to, like, even when we were like cooking at home, was, you know, to see how much of a portion we were actually eating versus what was on the bag. And also there was the convenience of eating out, which was not there anymore, because most places, you know, we did eat out, but we ate at Subway a lot of times. Like, that was probably our go-to meal when we did go eat out. And so being out and about, going on trips or whatever, it always kind of made it hard because we like always had to make sure that we had food with us all the time, and that took a lot of getting used to. And then eating with friends was also really hard because your friends knew you before and they support your journey, but they don't really understand the journey because it is your own journey. And so like when you set these strict rules for yourself, it's kind of hard for other people to understand and accept that. And there were lots of arguments. I mean, there's still arguments over where to eat and where not to eat, and it just takes a lot of getting used to. So I think those were a couple of things that I always struggle with. Notice you never heard me say going to the gym or working out or anything like that, because for me that was the easy part. Just getting out and planning and getting all of that stuff together was easy. It was more controlling the food, because obviously my problem was with food. All right, so the next question is, what piece of advice would I give to someone who is starting their weight loss journey? The one thing that I know that we did wrong was we didn't go to a doctor or anything like that, because most people who are overweight are kind of afraid to go to the doctor because we don't want to like hear weird diagnoses or be labeled something. And so like a lot of people do stay away. And so we didn't go get any medical like base. And so it was kind of hard after we lost the weight, because then we were like, oh, well, we want to go get checked out, but then we didn't have anything to compare it to, kind of. So that was kind of rough. I would always recommend getting a food scale, because like I said, I struggled with portion control. And so it's always nice to know exactly how much a portion of food is. When you know what a portion size is, it makes it easier to go out and eat, because then you can be like, okay, well, I know that that's like 12 ounces of chicken, and I probably don't need to eat all of that chicken, and or you know, things like that. So then you start to be able to notice. And I mean, most importantly, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is that it happens one day at a time, 1 pound at a time. And even if you falter, it's okay, just keep moving. Like, you don't have to have a food funeral because you ate bad this one time. You know, don't let it snowball and be like, oh, well, I had this cookie, so let me eat all the cookies in this pack. Or I ate this cheeseburger, so later on tonight, I already messed up, let me go ahead and eat the pizza, you know? And you don't have to like go down that path, or even like wait. I hear so many people talk about how they want to lose weight, but they're gonna wait till next month or whatever. I mean, start now. Like, you don't need to have the food funeral. You can just be like, I can have what I want in moderation, and just take it that way, 1 day at a time, 1 pound at a time, and just keep looking forward. And the last question that I'm gonna answer today is, how did I handle cheat meals? Looking back now, cheat meals, I don't necessarily know if we should call them cheat meals, because I feel like there's so much pressure put on that one meal, because that's going to be the one meal that you don't care about what you're eating. But really, when you're on your journey and you start progressing, you actually do care about what you're eating. And so like, that's always in your mind. You don't want to be like, oh, well, I wouldn't just ate this fried chicken or whatever. It's just like so much pressure on that meal. Just remember that you can always have what you want in moderation. Use the 80-20 rule of eating 80% good, 20% bad. I mean, and we all kind of like bad is a relative term, but you know, don't like eat the whole house, but just do it in moderation. If you like pizza, then still have pizza. Just don't eat the whole pizza. Cheat meals, if you know, it's in moderation. It's up to you. You know what's gonna work for you and how your mind is gonna go about it. So, I mean, we ate out once a week. I know that's probably the answer that you're looking for. We ate out once a week. And you know, had some frozen yogurt after that, and there was, you know, that's just how it went. I mean, a cheat meal, if you want to have it, then you should have it. Just have it in moderation. So I guess that is all for this video. If you have any more questions, you can feel free to tweet me or send me an Instagram or whatever. Do that, and I will compile the questions for some more videos down the line. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to dream big.